Hello students, from prose section I would like to explain you the second one, why people really love technology. This is a prose second lesson, why people really love technology. This is an interview with Genevieve Bell by Alexis Madrigal. Okay, in this lesson we found interview. So actually, what is the meaning of interview? Interview means a meeting of people face to face. Interview means a meeting of people face to face or question and answer session. Here we can see two members, that is interviewer and interviewee. What is the meaning of interviewer? Interviewer means a person who interviews someone. A person who interviews someone, or questioner or reporter. That is the meaning of interviewer. Next, interviewee. Interviewee means a person who gives answers. A person who gives answers or respondent. Okay, from this lesson we can find two members, that is number one interviewer, number two interviewee. Here interviewer, it means asking questions. Name is Alexis Madrigal. Genevieve Bell, she is interviewee. Now let us focus on about the author and text of why people really love technology. Here Alexis Madrigal, he was born in 1982, is an American journalist. Alexis Madrigal, he is an American journalist. He was educated in Harvard University and began working for The Atlantic in 2010. He was promoted to the role of its deputy editor in 2014. Besides The Atlantic, Madrigal has also written for Wired and has helped to make it one of the most popular blogs in the world. He currently works for Fusion in the capacity of Silicon Valley Bureau Chief. Now he currently works for Fusion in the capacity of Silicon Valley Bureau Chief. In the above text, Madrigal has a freewheeling chat with Genevieve Bell about how technology is changing the lives of hitherto unexplored demographics and places, and the many exciting and unconventional innovations users bring to modern technology. Here, Alexis Madrigal, he interviewed with Genevieve Bell. Just we observed about the greatness of the author of this text. Okay, students, from just we try to observe about Genevieve Bell. Just now we focused on Alexis Madrigal, the author of this lesson. Now interviewee Genevieve Bell. She is an anthropologist in a technologist's world, whereas most of Intel's staff is dedicated to making and selling chips. Bell, who directs interaction and experience research for the company, tries to imagine how people will use computers, mobile devices and other gadgets in the future. Here we found two words, that is anthropologist and here interaction. What's the meaning of anthropologist? It means a person who studies various aspects of human societies, both in the past and the present. So she is the greatest person. She is the greatest anthropologist of Genevieve Bell. Not only that, and whereas most of Intel's staff is dedicated to making and selling chips. Okay, Intel computers, Intel technology, we have experienced that word. Intel laptops like that. Bell who directs interaction. Interaction means here what? An action in which two people or objects mutually influence one another. Here she says Genevieve Bell influenced Intel technology and Intel influenced Genevieve Bell. Bell who directs interaction and experience research for the company tries to imagine how people will use computers nowadays, how people they are using computers and how they use mobile devices and other gadgets in the future. And whereas an engineer might draw a curve showing processors getting smaller and faster, Bell might spin a yarn. Spin a yarn means here tell a story. Here Bell she tells a story about what Australian farmhands think of 3D printers. 3D printer, this is the great evaluation present generation. Okay, students. She has already made a name for herself by breaking down outdated narratives and who uses new technologies and why. Okay, simply she gives priority for new technology and why. Now her lab is putting her ideas into practice, developing products that will reinvent the way we experience computing. Here, Atlantic senior editor Alexis Madrigal asks Bell, what nerds? Here NERDS, nerds means what? A single-minded expert in a particular field, usually relating to science and technology. Okay, here Alexis Madrigal, now he asks questions to her. What nerds misunderstand about Japanese robots, haptics, that's touch technology that provides tactile feedback, and kitchen tools, and what these case studies reveal about how we will adapt to the gadgets of tomorrow. Here in this lesson we can understand because interviewer Alexis Madrigal asked many questions to Genevieve Bell, and actually she gave many wonderful answers. Really they help present generation. Okay.